What's going on? Today we're going to talk about building multiple streams of income, but there's a way you got to do it. And before we get into all that, just to make an announcement, at this point going forward, there will be no more pre-roll ads on this YouTube channel. So if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, go below, go to the blog, buy some products, or if you want to make a love offering, links below the video. Support Hustlers Kung Fu. All right, so let's jump into it. First of all, I'm going to tell you my multiple streams of income. I got notes, got a pad here. All right, number one, consulting. Largest stream of income I have. I have 4 major clients, and it does really, really well. Second stream of income, course sales. Third stream of income, book sales. And the fourth stream of income is YouTube. Now, how do you build multiple streams of income? This is going to be very short. Take 2 to 10 years to build your first one. Now, I know that's going to drive some people crazy because this is what's going to happen if you build all of your streams of income at the same time. They're going to be small. They're going to be not what you like. They're going to kind of drive you crazy. You know what? A good analogy is like when you get credit cards. If your first credit card, what's up, Dante? If your first credit card has a low limit, then your second one and your third and your fourth. But if you have one credit card and you get to 25, 30, 40 grand, then you start applying for other credit cards, you're probably going to get 20 to 25 or $30,000 limits. Kind of the same thing. So you build your first stream of income. Take 2 to 10 years. I know, once again, 2 to 10 years to get it. Now, I'm going to explain what I did on this channel. When I started Hustlers Kung Fu, it was Glendon Cameron. It was Glendon 07, 007. That's what it was initially. And for literally 3 years, all I focused on was reseller content. Storage auctions, Craigslist. That was it. Nothing else. And then my primary stream of income back then was book sales. Then I moved to course sales. Then I moved to consulting. But the first 2.5, almost 3 years, storage auction, reseller training, sales, books, that was it. Nothing else before I jumped into other streams of income. What many people want to do is, oh yeah, did I not tell you earlier, the content was coming back. And if you could tell, I'm actually in my other office because there's nobody here. It's just me and the time clock. That's it. Because, like I said earlier, I wasn't going to tell you what I was going to do. I was just going to show you because, let's see, can you see all that? So essentially, I think I can get comfortably 4 to 5 people in here. I don't know. We're going to see. Don't have that, but we're going to start shoveling them in here. And then that's actually from my house. So it's going to be real interesting. All right, so we can, matter of fact, I can go this way. Oh yeah, there's a little color in here. And remember, I used to sell office furniture. Now, if you're going to do your multiple streams of income, you got to bust ass on the first one. And what's going to happen if you don't is you're going to have all of these. Now, if you build 100 streams of income and they all made $100, that's pretty nice. But when you start getting into a bunch of streams of income, you get into something called management. You have to make sure you can't see stuff. I got to clean that up. All right. Like, I got that whiteboard wall. It is pretty nice. I like it a lot. So let's put that there. And it's hard because right now you're seeing all this information. Hustle hard, hustle your face off, but it will serve you better. And I will go back again. When we got into the storage auction business years and years ago, that's all I did. I didn't do anything else. It was buy products from units, sell on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist. And then after we got this core going on, I started to add other things such as a furniture website, multiple eBay IDs. None of them, well, I guess they exist. I don't even remember the passwords. But I know at one point I had like 10 because I called up a rep and it's like, you can have as many IDs as you want. And it took a while. And for a long period of time, that's all I did was storage auctions. It was it, year after year after year. And what happens is when you nail down your first stream of income and you crush it, you become an authority, because there are many people who are haters, can't stand my ass, right? And I've seen it all over the internet. People are like, yeah, but his storage auction information, I mean, it's solid. It's just solid. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole, but it's solid, right? So even when your haters are putting stuff out and other people come in who don't know you, who don't like you, it just makes your haters go, I hate this guy. But that's what it takes, because you're going to see me do some stuff, because like this is the new mantra. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, because with the offices, you saw the earlier stream, that was definitely a different room. And I got all kind of keys here. That's house keys. That's back door. That's office number 1 and office number 2. If things go as planned, there will be an office number 3. And essentially, there's a purpose that I want to fulfill for this office, and then go over there and do something there. But how do you start that first stream of income? One of the biggest things I've seen that many people have struggled with is, what do I do? What do I sell? Where do I start? Do I do Facebook groups? Do I do Amazon FBA? Do I do niche websites? Do I do Instagram? Do I try to become an influencer? You have all of this stuff that people are trying to do, right? But they haven't got started on anything. So the first thing, and my recommendation, do what you want, is find something you like to do. I know it sounds simple, it sounds maybe like a cliche, but building a business takes a lot of time and energy. And if this is just me. Why build a business you hate? Why build a business to work with people you can't stand? That makes no sense to me, because you're the architect of your business. So why would you do something like that? I mean, think about it. So find something you like. And then there are many people who are afraid of what they like. They don't think it's gonna make a lot of money. They don't think it's popular. It's not cool, that kind of stuff. But do you? And once again, just put this in because I see some more people came in. Going forward, Hustlers Kung Fu will not be having pre-roll ads. So if you like the channel, buy something, subscribe, and go below and make a love offering. Yes, we're having church up in here. We're all about the love offerings. Give what you want. Don't care. And build some stuff that you're proud of. Build some stuff that, when I meet people, this is much easier. I will tell you another reason that I started a media company, because what I'm doing, this is all a media company. Once again, there's chairs, there's people, and like I said, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to show you. So that's 3 computers there, and then you go in there, there's another one. So that's 4 people. 4 computers, 4 people, right? Oh, wait, there's a desk there. Valencia's sister when she comes in. So in here, you have to have some foresight, some courage, and you need to be comfortable with what you like. My story starting this channel, I wanted to be a writer, and you're going to see a lot more content, Hustlers Kung Fu and these other blogs. I wanted to be a writer so bad, I was willing to take less money to do what I wanted to do. I'll say that again for the people in the back. I wanted to be a writer so bad, I was willing to take less money to do what I do. Here was the whole plan. I was a storage auction guy, right? Let's see, what's this? Exactly why people kept telling me to blog. I'm not good with that, so I don't do it. Went another route. What's up, Irvin? I mean, everyone's not a blogger. Like, writing and doing, you're going to see a lot of books. You're going to see a lot of books. But that's my thing. As a kid, I used to read Reader's Digest, and they had those word challenges. I used to rock out. I used to get 20, 22, boom, 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 because I was very much into reading. I was very much into literature. I have a lot of literature trivia in my head because that's my thing. And that's why I've been able to do this for 9 years, because it's my thing. So if you go ahead and start doing something, because, hey, I will mention the name. Some people hate this guy, some people love him. Ty Lopez, he has a social media course. If you don't know what to do, maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying don't do it. But if you don't know what you want to do, spend some money and try it, right? And that's the only time. But I would say, and there was this question on Quorum. And, if you follow me on my Facebook page, you'll see my ID. Well, you just Google Glendon Cameron and go to Quorum. It was just talking about how to make investments at like $1 million. And I said, what's up, Haney? I said, put $920,000 in the bank, gouge 20, travel the world for 2 years, meet as many people as you can, and figure it out. Because see, this is the thing we as humans know. We know what we don't like very quickly. But what do you like? I don't know. Get experiences. Try it out. And that's what I did. I tried to be a writer, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the third time happened was because I had business experience. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not the greatest writer in the world. I have a lot of room to grow in that regard. But I'm a writer that knows how to make money with my craft. Now, how did that happen? Because 10 years storage auction business, had a office furniture business before that. So I've spent a long time out here selling stuff to people to get money. There are many writers and artists who are amazingly talented, but they couldn't sell to save their life. Many of them think selling is a bad thing. Many of them think selling is ugly or rude or something that hacks do, right? Selling makes the world go round. I'll say this, and this will be very controversial. If you want to go see my political stuff, go to I Am Cameron. I got one right there that's pissing people off quite a bit. I'm not going to do it here. But whether you like him or not, Donald Trump is a great salesperson, highly skilled. That's just truth. And sales, as you can see, having a high degree of salesmanship, learning marketing, taking information, it got him to the highest office in the land. But we're not going to get in that. Go to I Am Cameron for all that commentary. There'll be more stuff. I hadn't had time to do my commentary on sessions and some other stuff, but it's coming. But learn sales. It will help you with, if you want, someone mentioned they didn't want to do blogs. If you know how to sell, you could turn a blog into a money-making machine. How do I know? I did it. My blog was crap. I put that sucker together in like 8 hours on the Saturday, sweating, and it still looked like shit, right? That sucker made $62,000 the first year. Then it made 90, and I crossed the 7-figure mark, 36 months from that ugly piece of shit blog. Why? Did it have the best design? There is this video on my Facebook page that you should see. I can't link to it because I'm on my phone, but it's a very simple principle that I practice. If you want to make a lot of money, make more offers, make more pitches. I've talked about this in many different parallels. Dating. You want to meet more women? Introduce yourself to more women. Well, it's like if you want more sex, introduce yourself to more women. If you as a guy introduce yourself to 25 women every month, your personal life would be amazing. Because most guys do not introduce themselves to that many women in their lifetime. True story. But take some care and consideration, because there's so many ways to make money. I get a lot of people who come to me and it's like, hey, what should I do? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you like to do? How do you want to do it? Because when you follow someone who is doing something, they may not even like it. And money, and once again, I said this, just to get this whole thing going, I was prepared to take less money because I was a storage auction dude. I knew how to turn a dime into a $10 bill. That was what I learned in the storage auction business. I've kind of grown out of that, it's been a big life change. But if I had to, and I had no other things I could do and nothing else, I could make a full-time living on Craigslist alone. I know that. That just came from the territory. So once you nail down that first stream of income, you can do it in your sleep. You are that good, you're that quick, and then because you're doing it and it's you living in your skin, you really don't appreciate it. But then someone comes on the outside and see what you're doing, and they're just like blown away because they've never seen anyone that proficient. So first stream of income, become very proficient, 2 to 10 years, then go to the second stream of income, then the third. Now let's talk about stocks and bonds and investing, because that's typically where people go with streams of income. This may sound elitist, and I'm going to say it anyway. I've made more money in 1 year than some people, and it wasn't a lot, who have invested in dollar cost average and put in their 401k for 30, 40, 50 fucking years. So when I hear that, I go, that's nice. It's true. If you put money in the stock market and you continue to do it and you don't take it out and you don't try to time the market and you pick good stocks and index funds and whatever, you'll make money 30, 40, 50 years. You will. But I know how to turn a book into a career. I know how to turn a YouTube channel into a money machine. So even though all that stuff is nice, why am I going to take time to go over here and learn something that I really don't understand? But I understand this. And that's a conversation I had with myself early this year. And I was listening to a social media guy. He was talking about stuff, and he was like, forget about social media. Do YouTube, podcast, blog, and get an email list. Something I've been doing for 9 years because they're more sticky. And I'm going to keep doing what I know how to do because, I ain't going to tell you, I'm going to just show you. What I know how to do is paying for this. And it was a hard transition to leave my cozy basement, but I decided to test myself, and it's a lot easier in many regards because, with hiring people, all right, that was silly. I'm a unicorn. To me, it was normal working in the basement and working at home and making a livable income. To so many folks who don't do it, it's like magic. It's like a fantasy. It's not real. So anyone doing that, and I'm just sitting there like, hey, I want to have you as my assistant, but you have to come to the house, and they're hearing, Chester the molester, you're going to do something to me. This can't be real. This can't be. I know nobody doing what you're doing. And I thought about that, and I was like, they got a point. So instead of, doing the investing thing, like, as I get into it, there's some stuff I'm going to show you, once again, below are all my channels. Because I figured out a trick how, if I pre-populate this before I do the video, so you can subscribe to all my channels, and each channel is going to have different content. B School for Hustlers. Let's see. So thirdly, if you master sales and marketing, you create as many streams of income as you can handle. Pretty much. If you master sales, and I will use Donald J. Trump as an example, you can get to the highest office in the land. That's what he did. I mean, we're go to I Am Cameron for the political commentary. We're not going to do that here. But when you examine it and get out of your feelings and look at what he did, it's pretty fucking remarkable. And this isn't me endorsing him. It's just living at the truth. Because when you can peel back your disgust and look at the technique. I'm gonna tell you a really, really strange story. And it's gonna be crazy, but it's really, really strange. I was doing a delivery to this guy who owned a store on Fulton Industrial Boulevard. And this was years ago. And if you don't know anything about Atlanta, Fulton Industrial had a very bad reputation for a long time. May still does. I don't know. I don't go over there. But was delivering this stuff to this guy, and he had like this little patio stuff, a little where people could eat or just hang out, right? And there's these transvestites, and then we'll say that again, transvestites, and they're looking there, and Me, sometimes I have no filter and I just say the craziest shit. So I'm looking at one and I said, excuse me, I know you're a dude, but why do you look better than most women? And he was like, it's all about technique. That voice. And I say that to you because if your technique is good, you can get away with a lot of stuff. You could get away with a lot of stuff. And a lot of people have been talking about Bitcoin, and I know Bitcoin's going crazy. Bill Gates talking about cryptocurrency. This thing is going to keep rolling. More stuff's going to be introduced. I know how to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. Because one of the problems that I had was I was doing too many things I was doing too many things on one plate. Hence this channel. There was too much different content. Like this channel, once again, no more ads. Hey, dude, I'm a social scientist. I will ask people questions because I'm gonna say it. He looked good. He was a pretty dude. His makeup and stuff was on point. But he was like 6'2" and big ass hands. So you had to know it was a dude. But when you get into that stuff, once again, this channel, no more ads. We're going to talk about beginner stuff, and we're going to talk about how to make money. So if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe and also support, because here's another thing. There's a lot of people who are angry right now, and they are so mad that they're supporting crazy stuff. You got to support what you care about. And there are many people who want to make money online, but they think that many people online are full of shit, me included. Once again, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to keep showing, because see, when you show people stuff, and that's one of the things, don't tell, show in writing, it has more impact, right? Because let's see. Oh, I've heard Bitcoin's going crazy. It's speculative. But see, here's another thing. And this kind of goes back to getting, okay, that was wild, that one stream of income. If I had to go back to storage construction business, I could make money because I'm really proficient at it. It's not my first choice, but if I had to, I could. If I had to, I could make a lot of money on Craigslist. If I had to, I can make money on Kindle, which for those of you, once again, below is going to be rich self-published author. A lot of writing is about to happen. A great deal of content's about to go down. And each channel is only going to talk about one thing, nothing else. So this channel here is all about beginning hustling, getting your priorities straight, starting businesses, and we're going to stay there. There's some stuff that's coming, and I'm not, because I need to send it to the email list first, but you guys will know. And once again, the email list, Hustlers Kung Fu Live, you want to get on that list so you don't miss stuff. It's going to be different than before because now I have more help, and there's a vision, because this is what I want. Carter, what does your media business exactly do? Oh, sure. You want the pitch? I work with companies who do $2 to $10 million a year who want to increase revenues. I take my 10 years of video marketing experience and apply it to their business. That's what I do. That's the consulting side. It's a little bit more deeper than that, but we could be here 3 hours. But I sell marketing services to companies who can afford me. Now, I made that decision because what I'm doing is agency work, and agency work is a lot of work. This is no 4-hour work week. This could be 12-hour days, 20-hour days. We're in the process of trying to find people. I'll give you an example. We're looking for a front-end developer part-time, and we're looking for a full-stack developer, because all of the stuff that we're doing plus all of my stuff, and another thing with the agency, I'm going to continue to sell my products and my books and stuff, because I do understand sales will make you a lot of money with the right art and storytelling. Definitely. Good sales can literally change your life. So the way that this agency works is there's a certain customer that I want to work with. So I sell courses and books, and I'm about to ramp that up like you wouldn't believe. So I have income to pay for all this stuff, and I don't have to take clients I don't want to work with. I know it sounds very elitist, but if you were here at the beginning of the video, what did I say? Why create a company to work with people you don't want to work with? Why do that when you have a choice? And that's my way of doing this, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. And I purposely price myself where most people can't afford me. I already know that because I have looked at some things. You took Ty's marketing course. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not in either way. But I looked at what I can do for the people who would hire me. I'm studying online marketing, want to start my own business in this, but I'm feeling it's getting crowded. Am I wrong? Carter. Here's my thought to that. When you're the best of what you do, there's no such thing as crowded. There's no such thing. There are people out here who are getting, a few $100 for a logo, up to 1,000, and there are agencies getting $1 million or more for a logo. But it's not a logo. It's a branding strategy. It's a delivery method. It's look and theme. It's so many things that go into it that smaller companies need that service, but they can't afford it. And when I saw that, there are people, Gary Vee gets 100 G's to breathe on the mic for an hour. So there's no shortage of money for greatness. There's no such thing. It's just not. Crowded, bullshit, no results, ineffective, hypey, very noisy, but no results. Yeah, because once again, and you'll see me do this, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm showing you. What's up? D. Because nothing beats results. I don't care. Results trump everything. Results. So put it in your mind, if you want to do marketing, I ask you a question, are you doing marketing because, quote, it's the thing to do, it's trendy? If that's why you're getting into it, my advice to you would be don't do it. But if you enjoy marketing, you enjoy telling stories, you enjoy the whole aspect of creating a storyline, yeah, do it. Yeah, watch the video earlier about the gold thing. We talked about that. Shark Tick, what books and videos and websites do you recommend for learning to be great at sales? I can't at the moment. I really can't. I don't really have that top of mind. And that's one of the things we're going to do here. Funny you should say that, Blackbird Mark 5 or 7, I forget because I've seen it before. I actually did have a call-in show. Was one of the first ones on YouTube, and I did not like the mechanics of it. It's a shortage of talent and education and skills that most people want to work hard to have, but they want to get paid for. It's a wild thing. It really is. But like I said, don't just do stuff for money. Do stuff that you like. Do stuff that you enjoy. Because you got people who are getting themselves into certain things. I only a quick lube, and this is exactly advice I got before. Honestly, this only works for a strong team to plan and follow. Yeah. Whoops. I'm gonna be gone in a minute because my battery's low. That's 100% true. And that's why I'm building a team. That's why there's these computers here. That's why these chairs here. Because you're right, you do need a change. Brian, asked to work for a window cleaner for free and just learned to trade and was still turned down. Yeah, that's normal because a lot of people think you're full of shit. I'm not saying you're full of shit, but think of it from the business owner side. He's taking a chance by bringing you on even if you're willing to work for free because you can then fuck up his reputation. So don't take it too harshly and just keep trying. Be cool, be kind, and just keep trying. And if he doesn't want to do it, find someone else. And if you're living in a small town, move to a bigger town where you have more opportunity. But it's real funny. I'm just telling you this, and there'll be more stuff. And there will be other things. Because like I said, this channel is for beginners. Right? I'm going to have a lot of beginner type stuff. And it's going to be different because, I'll give you an example. We'll talk about B School for Hustlers. I'm going to teach people already have businesses how to work a strong banking relationship because it's going to be big. And it's really in there. It's really interesting how the Patriot Act has changed so many things. But more content's coming. Like I said, I'm starting the streams back up. Once again, there are no pre-rolls, so if you like the content, be sure to buy something. I have products from $9 up to whatever. And if you don't want to do that, you can go below and drop a love offering. Yep, love offering. It's not a donation. It's like I guess it's like a tip or something if you like the content. Something like that. It's just a simple PayPal link. And we'll be having more of these chats. We will definitely be having more stuff. And there will be more other streams, because like when I do stuff on the phone, because I didn't bring over my camera, I didn't bring over my H6, so there'll be a lot more. It'll be fun, and like I told Valencia that people were asking about her, so we are interviewing people Wednesday, Thursday, so you may see her pop in on some of those streams. And on B School for Hustlers, I'll be talking about the interviewing process, because I don't do the first interviews. I come in later. Oh, WordPress, all of this stuff. This is why, like I said, we're looking for a full-time front-end developer, which is very expensive because good ones make between 66 and 100 grand a year. But we have so many projects and work that, because right now I have someone building something, good guy's doing a good job, but he's working on other projects where if I had my own dedicated person, it'd be done. And time is very important. It is really important. All right, so I'm about to bounce out. I gotta go eat dinner, get ready for the game, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Don't know what time, but just be sure to subscribe. Go below, check out the blog, and I will check you guys out later.